Among the great visionaries who shaped modern computing, Gordon Moore stands as a prophet whose prediction became the heartbeat of technological progress. Best known as the co-founder of Intel and the author of Moore's Law, he foresaw the exponential growth of computing power long before the world fully understood the digital revolution that was coming. His insight not only predicted the trajectory of technology, but also guided the semiconductor industry for decades, turning what began as a bold observation into a self-fulfilling prophecy. In 1965, while working at Fairchild Semiconductor, Moore published a paper that examined the development of integrated circuits. He noticed a striking trend. The number of transistors on a chip had been doubling roughly every year, making computers both more powerful and more affordable. Moore predicted this pattern would continue for at least the next decade. Later refined to doubling every 2 years, this became known as Moore's Law. More than just a technical forecast, it was a guiding principle that inspired researchers, engineers, and corporations to push the limits of innovation. Moore's Law became the backbone of Silicon Valley's growth and the global technology industry. It drove companies to miniaturize components, improve efficiency, and lower costs, sparking waves of progress in personal computing, telecommunications, and consumer electronics. From the first bulky mainframes to smartphones that fit in our pockets, the exponential curve Moore described explains how computing has advanced from millions of operations per second to billions, and now trillions. His insight didn't just describe the future, it created it, as engineers and investors adopted it as a roadmap. As a co-founder of Intel in 1968, alongside Robert Noyce, Moore helped transform his prediction into practice. Intel became the world's leading semiconductor company, producing the processors that powered everything from early PCs to the modern cloud. Under Moore's leadership, the company became synonymous with the cutting edge of computing, cementing his reputation as one of the architects of the digital age. But Moore was more than a technologist. He was also a philanthropist and thinker who understood the broader impact of technology. Through the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation, he supported scientific research, environmental conservation, and education, investing in the future of both humanity and the planet. His vision extended beyond chips and circuits to a belief in progress as a force for good. Today, while physical limits are beginning to challenge Moore's Law, its legacy endures in new forms of innovation. Quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and nanotechnology continue the spirit of exponential growth he predicted. Gordon Moore showed us that progress is not linear, but exponential, and that foresight and ambition can drive an entire industry toward the future. He will forever be remembered as a prophet of technology, a man who looked at silicon wafers in the 1960s and saw the digital world we live in today.